Good morning, traders. This is John Kennedy, Senior Commodity Analyst here at RJO Futures here in Chicago, to give you a brief rundown on the morning Tuesday's grain markets. Most of the grains are up for the day strongly since the pits have opened here in Chicago. Corn's trading at about $3.40, up 7.5 cents for the day. Soybeans at $9.51.5, up 9.25 cents. Wheat is also significantly higher at $5.05 3/4, up 14.25 cents. Turning first to some of the reports that came out yesterday. Right away in the morning, we had export inspections. Corn, wheat, and beans were above expectations for LaSalle Street. Corn came in at about 34.8 million bushels, wheat at 23.9 million bushels, and the soybeans at 35.8. Soybean exports have been rising based on the seasonality of those exports. Wheat exports have remained fairly consistent from a week-to-week period. Yesterday afternoon, we had crop progress. No real surprises there. Both corn and soybean crop conditions moved slightly higher, although the harvest is slower than expected on the corn. Soybean harvest remains pretty much in line with expectations. We're still early in that regard. Winter wheat planting and emergence is actually ahead of some of the expectations we had yesterday. A couple of points. It looks like we're having a bit of a technical bounce in some of these markets. Could be short covering. There's no, the potential for cold in the upper Midwest is weighing. So the weather isn't ideal, but we're early in the season, so it still could work itself out as far as the progress of the harvest. Today there were no announced USDA sales. And one thing to keep in mind for later in the week, Friday morning at 11 a.m. Central, we have the USDA supply and demand report and the crop production numbers. So obviously the moves we're having leading into that could be short covering ahead of that report. Until the next time, this is John Kennedy in Chicago. Futures and options on futures may involve substantial risk and may not be suitable for all investors.